3, 2,
Hajime!
już.
Hajime.
Ichnin san. O, czy jesteśmy już...
Are we live? No.
Maybe. I'm not sure if we're alive. Let's see.
Yes, we are live, but
we are also dead.
didn't we switch the phone off? With your...
It won't make any sounds. There is another card put in SIM card without the phone number. It's only internet.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you used to put your phones with the station. Ten statyw ten wyłącza ci telefon często.
A nie, to tego nie zrobię. Zresztą to nie jest... To byśmy to widzieli, nie? Chyba. Czekaj, dobra, dlaczego nie jesteśmy online? Jesteśmy online. Okay. So we're
live.
Yeah, we're live.
Trochę tylko widać swoją twarz.
Obrzydliwe. We'll be starting in few minutes.
Tyle lecz to
Ty chciałeś też swoją, tak?
żeby widzieć innych ludzi.
Po co? Nie interesujące, tylko jestem piękny. Okay, we'll be starting in few minutes. In a few minutes. The first game which we'll commenting today is probably the most important game of this event between Maxim Shaporov and Anton Starkiewicz.
Both for
players from Belarus. Okay, I've
Kozak z Białorusi przyjechał.
wow, I can't find my
Maybe it's not connected.
It is, but well, is it possible that the battery is dead?
It's certainly possible. You could switch out.
Oh, wait, no, I have. Oh, it is.
Oh, it doesn't work on Surface, maybe? No, it does.
Okay, it is.
Everything is weird.
Yeah, life is weird. Okay, I will go check how the guys are doing. When will they start? But I suppose that they should start soon.
I probably will. Look at the mess of the pieces.
Yeah, I've said that probably.
I probably will.
I'm not a good man.
Look at the mess.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I said it. Sound classical. But the situation in the table is interesting. If Anton would win, then they will both have 3 points, and no, 4 points. And the winner of another match between Dawid Baradowski and Alexei Lavrinovich, the winner will also have 4 points. So there we will have 3 players with 4 points. So this might be really interesting. Cześć Maciek. Cześć.
Zrobili biuro prasowe. No nie.
Tak, na żywo komentujemy.
Nie, no przecież.
Yeah, so it will be really interesting after this round. If Anton wins, because if Maxim wins, it's probably over and he will be the champion.
Będzie to ciekawsza transmisja niż ostatnie 10 meczów Polska-Japonia.
To na pewno.
Myśmy sobie zrobili wspólne oglądanie w fundacji i tak.
No było.
No było. No więc jak siedzieliśmy przed tym, bo sobie rzuciliśmy na ścianę, i jak siedzieliśmy przed tym oglądaniem, to tak wszyscy jak siedzieliśmy, każdy z nas miał wyjęty telefon i coś na nim robił po prostu. A ostatnie 15 minut tak była porażka.
They've already started?
No,
they're just started. Okay, I will go ask them. Yeah, I will go ask him for $2.
Przynieś coś do picia. So, So let me read out the results from the first day. In the first place we have Fordan Maxim Shaporov with 4 wins. In the second place we have Alexei Lavrinovich with 3 points. In the third place we have Starakiewicz Anton with 3 points. In the fourth place we have Paradowski David with 3 points. And fifth place is Jock Henrik, German player. He has 3 points as well. Then we have Klein Eric with 2 points. And then Kravitz Cornel with 2. Then Shiryatov Ivan with 2. Corson Patrick with 2. Orshet Leonard with 2. And Łukianowski Benjamin with 2. And the rest has only 1 point each. You can see the time. We can't see the time. Yes, we can. Can we move the camera? Yes, we should definitely can. Should you go? The times are not shown. Can't see the time. Yes, we can. Can we move the camera?
Can you go back it? Yeah, I have to. So the full gamma was made, and Maxim is going to start. Maxim Shaporov. So the full gamma was made, and Maxim is going to start. Maxim Shaporov. And Anton Starikiewicz will be Gote. And Anton Starikiewicz will be Gote. Okay, Miłosz is making some moves with the camera. Okay. We won't be able to see all the pieces, but maybe it's maybe enough. Okay. We won't be able to see all the pieces, but maybe it's. Oh, thank you, good job. Okay, so we are waiting for the big start of this most important game. Okay, so we are waiting for the big start of this most important game. Okay, I guess I have to put it around. Okay, and once again I'm a little bit late, so I will just try to make the moves in any order, just to have the position which is in the game. Just to have the position which is in the game. Okay, I think. Okay, I kind of don't understand if I have everything right. Looks like I'm missing one move. Okay. It was like this, right? Looks like I'm missing one move. It was like this, right? Okay. So yeah, we are in the right position. Okay. So yeah, this looks like a fast attack from Maxi. Maybe. Well, not if this bishop came here. It's not a fast attack anymore, I guess. This silver would have to claim. That would be a fast attack. And Anton has prepared the Fuji system to go against the Anaguma. So basically Maxim can't, at least probably shouldn't go for Anaguma. To go against the Anaguma right now. So basically Maxim can't. Okay, so Anton is going to his castle. Okay, I'm quite not sure what is this structure with the knight here. What's the idea of this? But they are both 4-dan players, and I was the first dan, so so I don't understand some moves. But they are both 4-dan players, and I was the first dan, so. Oh yeah, Zavi, I think that that was possible, but now they have changed it. Oh yeah, Zavi, I think that that was possible. Well, no, the edge attack is possible, but usually it's not like you plan the edge attack. You go edge attack when you have the possibility, and especially you need to have some pawns. If you don't have any pawns, it's hard to make an edge attack, especially that this king is still far from the edge. So I guess he can't just plan it like this. Especially that this king is still far from the edge. So I guess. Can't just plan it like this. Now this strategy it's called Subway or something like this. But I think it could be hard to make it in this position. It's called Subway or something like this. Okay, so Anton has opened the bishop diagonal, and Maxim hides his bishop. He doesn't want to make exchange. Now probably silver has to go up here, because otherwise this if you would play like this, then it's probably better for center. And after the silver, the rook can go here. Then it's probably better for center. So it would be like this, right? Okay, Maxim played his knight, attacking this pawn, so silver has to protect it, right? Okay. Maybe the question is, where will the silver go? To 4-4 or 5-4? Silver has to protect it, right? Probably here is better, because the rook file is opened. So I guess that's my guess for the next move. Here is better, because the rook file is opened. So I guess that's my guess for the next move. Oh, he played here. maybe to protect this 3-5 square. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe to protect this and maybe climb with this, push this central pawn. And go attack with a silver, maybe support line a bishop. Maybe that's the idea. Push this central pawn. Go attack with a silver, maybe support line a bishop. Well, to be honest, I think that I prefer Anton's position because his king has stronger castle and Maxim doesn't have any attack, it seems. Any good attack at this point, and Maxim doesn't. So maybe the hardness of the castle is more important. Any attack, it seems. Any good attack at this point, Maxim doesn't. So maybe the hardness of the castle is more important. So yeah, I wonder how will he put the fight. Okay, so how will he put the fight? He went to strength with his castle. Well, you know, Asada, I think that the problem, well, I can't say no, I'm not sure, but I think that the problem is that the silver doesn't really have the way to attack, because this knight is blocked and is blocking the silver's way, and also the bishop is blocking silver's way, so basically it's hard to move this silver to attack. Also the bishop is blocking. That's the reason why I don't see the compensation for the weaker castle. To move this silver to attack. That's the reason why I don't see the compensation for the weaker castle. Oh, he moved his rook up. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know what's the idea. He moved his rook up. That's interesting. I don't know what's the idea. I seriously don't understand this one. Well, of course it supports those pawns and especially this square, but there is probably no way to push this pawn. Well, of course so well, I don't see what this rook is doing. It was more mobile on this. Bishop on 5. Yeah, that's possible. But he will just take back his rook, and the question is the bishop better here or here? And the rook, he will just take back his rook, and the question is well, I don't know. I would probably not play here because there is silver protecting the knight. But if the silver would move somewhere, it doesn't have any possibilities right now, but I would probably not in the future, then this pin would be really good, because if the rook goes here, it's not on a nice place, it's blocked from both sides, so this would be bad. Because if the rook goes here, Fenix with a 3-5 pawn, it's not on a nice place. But you know, still he goes, he can take it, okay. Yeah. Maybe that's the idea. Okay, so he pushed the central pawn. can take it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and now this exchange. It's kind of. I wonder why he waited for it. Okay, and now I over this rook here. This exchange. It's kind of. I wonder why. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I haven't quieted my. Okay, so how will Maxim answer to this move? Yeah, 2-5 pawn is probably what you want to do. But then maybe just the attack through the center. I think that pawn to 5 is according to Joseki, but I don't know how the next moves will be. Oh, okay. So I understand that. Okay. I understand this move right now, because if the rook would be here, taking it for free would be very harsh, because it attacks this silver, and now he can't take the rook because this is too powerful, right? So he had to take it with silver. Okay, now I understand why this rook was pushed upwards. Okay, and a pawn drop, yeah. So the rook has to go to 4-2, right? Yeah, I think that was a nice play from Maxim. I didn't understand why this rook, but it was cool. Yeah, this is the thing with the high-time players. You have to wait to understand what's the meaning of some moves. Yeah, exactly. They're really scary. Okay, the bishop drop attacking the rook. Okay, it's starting to look much better for Maxim, I guess. Now the question is what Anton has to do here. Going here, this attack might be too much. So maybe he can even ignore it and make some. I don't know, maybe now this bishop drop. No, it's not enough. Okay, so it looks like Anton is in trouble. I'm not sure what he can do right now, but maybe leaving this rook to be taken. No, no, you can't do it. As this pawn will be pushed. Oh yeah, but playing here is not good. Yeah, it's a really troublesome position. So I wonder, what will he do now? He has 10 minutes, but I think even if he would have 1 hour, this position might be hopeless. It's hard to understand how this position is translated into such position. No. Oh. We have a special guest. Kitao Sensei and Wojciech Jedynak, who will help to translate.
はい。なんか先手の形がちょっと不思議な形してますね。王様の。
Center has made a quite strange castle.
桂馬跳ねてるからちょっと。
The knight near the king has already jumped. It's quite strange.
ただ右側で攻めてる部分は先手の方はちょっと良さそう。
But on the other hand, Center seems to have the upper hand because he is attacking. His attack is some advantage on the right side.
私、今のはどうかな、先に飛車取った方が良かったような気もしますね。
I think it might have been better to take the rook right now. To start by taking the rook first.
これ歩になりますね、多分後手は。
Kote will probably promote the pawn.
まあ、4七歩成で4二、まあ、4二角成同銀とやるとこっちが手を1回戻さなきゃいけないので、まあ、4七銀と取ると何ですかね、角をどこかに4八なのか1五なのかに打って飛車桂取りがあるので、そのあたりが。
Let's see this variation. Take with the.
おー、角。
Oh, you dropped the bishop. Okay, so maybe.
You can analyze it.
So the variation she was analyzing is now take the rook with the bishop, take with the silver, and now center has to protect, has to defend. So maybe take with the silver, and now you can drop the bishop to 4/4.
あ、no, 4八とか、まあ桂馬取りとか、例えば。
And Gote has the initiative.
手番を握れるので、なのでそういう変化もあったと思うんですけど、4四角はちょっと、受けの手だと思いますね。これ結局その2二の地点に数を足して取ろうとしてるけれども、多分あんまりいい手じゃない。
So I think this bishop drop on 4/4 is purely a defensive move. It's in the end he tried to make some counterattack by the 4/6 pawn, but in the end he increases the defenders on the 2/2 square. So I don't think it's that of a great move.
でも狙いが分かりました。これ飛車を逃げたら4七歩成から角切っちゃうんですね。7角成同銀に4七飛車成っていうのが狙いですね。
もう一回。
あ、ごめんなさい。飛車を逃げるどこかに。でその後に4七歩成同銀7七角成王手。
Okay.
で切ってその後4七飛車成ってやる狙いでもあります。
Okay, so probably the idea is that if the rook goes somewhere, he will promote the pawn, the silver will take, and now he will kill the bishop with check, or take with the silver, and now he can promote the rook.
これが実現すれば後手も結構させると思う。
If it goes like this, it seems better for Gote. But now Anton is thinking.
ああ、取
And
った。
he took the promoted pawn.
そうですね、今は攻めるチャンスだったように思いますが、これだと取り合いをした時に銀が離れてしまうのがちょっと欠点です。
So he had a chance for a counter-attack, but with this exchange of the pieces, the silver on 2-3 will be
切りました。
far away from the other pieces. And now he discarded.
これは4一に飛車打ちますね。
Yes, and he drops the rook on 4-1.
厳しい。
It's really strong.
ただ先手も駒は今金1枚しかないので、少し駒損している形なので、うまく攻めきれないとまだ大変だと思います。
One point is that center has only a gold in hand, so if he does not find any strong attack, Gote will become a position better for Gote.
とりあえず今角取りなので、この角をどこに逃げるかなんですけど、
Well, first of all, the bishop is attacked. So, what should we do with the bishop?
悩ましいですね。
4
三歩打てない2歩。
失礼しました。
多分2六に逃げるとか、6二とか5三に逃げると思うんですけど、2六っていうのは次に飛車がどこかに行った時に4七歩成から3七角成をね。
So one example, the bishop can go to 6-2, for example. But a slightly more interesting move will be to go to 2-6, and then it has.
もし飛車が例えば2一飛車成とかしたら。
And if the rook, for example, takes the knight on 2-1, we can promote the pawn and take the knight with tempo.
そうそうなるほど。これもできればちょっと後手嬉しいかなというところですね。
If it would, this position would be slightly better for Gote, so probably center will try to avoid this variation. It seems that Anton has only 4 minutes.
もう時間がだいぶ少なくなってきました。4三に歩が打てれば打ちたいんですけどね。
じゃあさっき成り捨てた方が良かった。
これは受け将棋ですね、結構ね。
He seems to have a really defensive style.
でもこれはいい辛抱だと思います。桂馬取らせないで角も取らせないでという手なので、ただ気になるのはでも4二金って打たれたらちょっと困りますね。
どこ
4二金。
4二金。So it seems like
そうでもない。取って同飛車成でもう一回金打つから大丈夫かな。ごめんなさい。
It's not good because
取ってもう一回打ってますね。
take and you can drop gold to 5-2 again.
もう一回打たれるから、そうするとあんまり良くない。意味がない。
Yeah, it seems pointless.
だから
So forget about this. So it seems that Gote is defending with all that he's got.
こうされてみると先手の攻め駒が少ないのがちょっとこう不安な感じですね。
Right now it starts to. It seems that it's slightly painful that center has so few pieces in hand.
Ale to już czas nie.
Aha.
Ale to jest.
Ładnie.
Jest zabi, it's strong.
どうやって攻めるでしょうね、これね。やっぱり2六角って出るのかな。
2六。
その後後手が攻めていくのは2六角から4七歩みたいな手が考 えられるので、まあ先手は今ちょっとどうやって攻めるのか悩ましいところなんですけど、手がないので、手を戻した様子を見た感じなんですね。で今後手の手番なのでどこを狙っていくか。
So Santa did not have any obvious attack, so he removed that obvious threat.
Oh. And this one, maybe. And
はどう思いますか？
その桂馬もありますけど、仮にその5三に金打たれたとしても、取れる手もあるかな。
So I guess that the idea is to drop the gold on 5 figures, right?
一回3に銀と受けると思います。
And I think, well, silver 3-2.
銀を引く。
Silver 3-2.
後手。
後手。Srebrna 3-2.
で飛車取りなので、飛車をどこに行くのかということ。でその後5三金だと同金同桂成同角ってやった時に竜に当たるし角は受かってるので、これは潰れはしない。
So next, if you go with the 5-3 gold drop, it goes gold retakes, knight retakes, and once the bishop retakes, it attacks the rook. So I don't think that it will destroy goddess camp. And now he dropped a rook.
打つ必要があんまりない気がしますけどね。飛車打つんだったらやっぱり銀引いた方がいいと思います。
まず。
そう。
I don't think it's necessary to drop the rook. His own camp. Probably it might have been slightly better to first pull the silver back and then.
なぜなら、今こうなった時に手番を先手にまた渡してしまうので、歩がまた伸びてきたことになってしまう。今本とかそう進んでるんですけど、先手がこう歩を取ってさらに歩を進められたので今角取りに歩をついてる。
Okay. Now he pushed the pawn. And so in this variation, it seems that Santa is getting some initiative because he exchanged the rooks and now he's attacking the bishop with the pawn.
これでまた好きなところに飛車を打てることになるので、ちょっともったいなかったですね。
Now the bishop has to go away and Santa can drop the rook anywhere he wants.
さっきまで2二の地点を角で守ってたんですけど、今だったら2二に打てる状態になったので、どこで打つかですけど。
So until it's like before the bishop was on 4-4 and he was protecting the 2-2 square, but now the bishop has moved, so we can, for example, drop the rook in 2-2.
And if we would like this,
Maybe gold for free.
そこに打つよりは、
Free one?
2四歩打った方がいいと思う。
Ah.
歩の方が痛い。
Pawn on 2-4 is her recommendation.
2-4.
2-4 ポン。
Pawn.
これ痛い。
This is
痛い。
really painful.
And this move was played.
Okay.
Yeah.
打ちましたね。
はい。
だからこれはそういう手を避けるならば、やっぱり3人銀の方を近づけて、やっぱり離れてる銀なので王様の方になるべく近寄せたいです。
So this is why we really wanted to have the silver draw back and get closer to our pieces.
でもこれはまだ、2一の桂馬を取られるわけではないですし、飛車で銀を守ったので、まあ、別にこの手ももちろんいい手だと思います。
I think Gote's move is good because both the knight and the silver are protected by other pieces. Anton seems to be
時
really.
間がね、ないのはちょっと辛いと思います。
He will win Miami. Really. So.
まあでもここに飛車を打ってしまうと、今飛車がこう2筋にいる状態で間に銀が挟まっちゃってるんですよね。だから後手のその銀はこう動けない状態になるんで、ちょっとそこがまあやっぱり銀をこう玉の方に近寄せたいので、それができなくなっちゃったのがこの飛車を打ったことによるちょっとマイナスポイントです。
Because Gote has dropped the rook in order to defend the silver, now the silver cannot move because he will lose the rook. So we can see how the fact that the silver is far away from the other pieces has become a real minus.
Maxim is taking long to on this move, but probably should go silver here or here.
そうですね、上に、まあ逃げるなら上に逃げると思うんですけど、5、7の方が普通だと思うんですけど、下に逃げる手ももちろんあると思います。
So it seems that Maximus should consider either moving the silver to 5-7 or 4-9, and it seems that 5-7 is slightly more natural and better. But 5-9 seems fine.
5、7にじゃあ5桂逃げた場合は4七歩とかそっち、下に逃げた場合はちょっと4七歩とかが気になります。
If the silver wants to find 5-9, then dropping the pawn on 4-7 could be a good move. The way in the real game, the promoted pawn would not attack the silver.
アントニス・ゲヨミalready.
これでも4六歩はどうですか？
4六歩はまあ取ると同銀だと、
まあ離れてくれるか。
あ
でその時4七歩。
それもありますね。
そう行きましたか。守りに寄った。
やっぱり受け将棋ですね。4六歩から今ぽえちゃんが言ったように4六歩同銀4七歩っていう攻め方もあったと思うんですけど、さっきからこう受けの手を指す。もうこれすごい守りの手として硬いので、いい手だと思います。4二金って打たれるのも否定だったんですよね。
はい。Okay, so I was asking Ms. Madoka Sensei about attacking using pawn on 4-6 and then later, after silver takes, dropping the pawn on 4-7. But it seems that Anton used the pawn to defend. Now the shape is, the formation is really strong, and Anton probably dropped the pawn because he didn't want Maxim to drop the god on 4-2, so he defended over there.
And Maxim dropped his gold 4-4.
ちょっとね、こういう手は重たいっていう感じがするんですけど、先手もまあ攻めが他にね難しいということと、まあ後手がすごい受け一方なので、まあこういう手も成立する。まあそうですね、こうやって駒を取っていけるので、金を手放しちゃったんだけど新しい駒が入手できるので、これもこのケースではありだと思います。
So usually we would say that the gold drop is a really heavy move, but in this case it made the bishop go away, so Sente can get some other pieces. The gold is no longer really working, but we can get pieces somewhere else, so the attack is continuing. So now it's Anton's move.
Yeah. So Maxim probably didn't switch his timer.
Really?
No, he already did, but I think that for a minute
Okay.
he lost some seconds. So
He only had 4 seconds left.
ですね。まあでもこれ筋のいい手ですね。やっぱりこう歩が効かないと攻めが続かない。打たれちゃうんだけど、そう攻めるとこ難しいんでしょうがなかったと思う。でこれはね厳しいんですよ。めちゃ厳しいんですよ。多分この金を打った時から、こういうところに桂馬を打つ狙いがあったと思うんですけど、それが歩をついたことによって実現しちゃったんですね。筋はいいんだけど欠点ができちゃう。
So the pawn push by Anton seems like a good technique locally, because if the pawn would be taken, then we can drop. We have some pawn drops to attack, but probably Maxim wanted to drop the knight over here. He probably already planned it when he dropped the gold on 4-4. So because of this move, there's a pawn to 5-5. We have a gap has occurred, and now it's really difficult.
いやこれは厳しいですね。金を今金取りなので逃げるしかないんですけど、埋めました。そっちに埋めるね。6一金と寄ると6二桂成があったので、しょうがない固く埋めたんですけど、これは。
So Gote had to somewhat protect the gold, and if the gold would go to 6-1, then the knight would promote.
先手強いですね。桂馬跳ねて気持ちよくこうどんどんさばけていく感じ。でもこれも取り込んで角出たのは弱点の角になりそうな、狙われそうな角を逃げつつ攻めたっていういい手でもあります。
So Sente seems to be a really strong player because he is activating his pieces nicely. But now Anton has sacrificed the pawn. He took with the pawn, and he managed to escape with the bishop while attacking at the same time.
で今角出て、先手は受けた5七歩と受けたんですけど、これ何ですかね、5五歩とか痛いんじゃないですかね。
Okay, so Sente has defended the silver, but what if Gote plays the
を指しました。はい。でどんどん金が上ずってしまって、で取れば角成りで4七角成いい場所になれる。
So if silver takes, like in the game, now the bishop can promote to 4-7, which is a really nice spot.
これはね結構勝負ですよ。
Now it seems that both players have a chance to win. So Gote seems to have came back a bit. It's no longer clear.
竜がね今先手の竜があまり働いてなくて、逆に後手の飛車はすごくよく効いてるので、それを生かしてうまく攻められれば良くなりそうで、どうしても何があったなんでならないのこれはちょっとチャンスを逃した感じですね。これ逆に当たりにいっちゃったので、多分5-3に桂馬成られるのが嫌で上がっちゃったんですけど、あれなんで上がっちゃったの？
Why did he make the gold move to
なんか嫌な手があったんでしょうけど、そうですね、今感想戦で示されてますが、別にそれはまだはい続く感じなので。 なんかちょっと形勢悲観してたんですかね、ずっと受けてばっかりいたし。
So Gote may have thought that his position is hopeless because he was defending at.
そうそうそう、こういう感じになったらこれまあ銀に変わるから千日手にはならないのかもしれないんですけど、でも取ってもう一回打てば結構嫌ですからね。ああそっか、でも角を持ってるんですね。あんまり変な形にするとああ手筋ですね。今普通こう振って取らせたら金引いてもという感じだと思うんですけど、ちょっと後手の先手の持ち方が見えないんで分かりにくいんですが、はいそうですね。まあ感想戦がどんどん進んじゃってますけど、
そうこの
金打ちが厳しい、次に角打ってるので、なので金は打つしかないんですけど、打てば結構硬いですね。
So if the game would go like this, like they are analyzing, then Gote's castle would become pretty strong.
戻ってきました
They seem to be recreating a previous position.
So what would happen if now this?
じゃあこれこうなったらどうですかね。
角成に対しては
じゃあやはり6二桂馬。
6二桂成ですか。
Let's see the knight's promotion. No, the
6二の方。これ同金と取ると攻めがどんどん速くなってしまうんですけども、取らない手もあるので、
So we should not take with the gold because it will only make the attack quicker.
そうこれ次に例えばどんどん先手の手だけ指すと、通常はこう金を取れるんだったら、5一成桂と取るんですけど、そうするとすごく遅くなってしまうので、5一成桂とやってまたもう一手指して、それで詰めろがかかるかどうかということになります。で7二成桂と取る場合は金2枚が下に硬い状態で残ってるので、こっちも攻める手が続けられそうという感じ。
でも7一角打って、
はい、
あ
あそうですね。そっか、それもあります。
これなんか詰めろ。
なるほど、そうか、厳しいのか。7一角が痛いんですね。
角持ってるから。
確かに、そっか7一角から普通に寄られちゃうんですね。じゃあ取って。
Now the bishop drop on for center, dropping the bishop on 7-1. The king has to go to the edge, and we take with the promoted knight, and it's probably it's fishy, I guess. So it seems that we would have to take.
取らなきゃいけない。で、竜で取って。
Now we still have to do something. Now the bishop drop on 7-1 is still very strong. So I think this is the position they were analyzing, similar to the position in the game.
確かに受けは厳しいのか。
7一桂馬。
さっき6一に仮想戦で打ってたけど。
Maybe knight to 7-1.
それかさっき感想戦でやったのは5一歩と竜で6一金って引いたんですけど、6二金と打たれてしまうと話をしてます。
So another variation is like they were analyzing instead of dropping the knight right now, drop the pawn on 5-1. So, like in the proverb, make the dragon come closer, but if the rook goes away, it's good for us, but then he will drop the gold on 6-2. He will
飛車
not.
を逃げないで
So,
逃げてます。
We don't have counter attack.
ちょっと駒がね足りないですよね。
yeah, no. Gote has not enough pieces in hand.
たくさん持ってればする可能性とかもあるんですけど、駒が手に入らない。
If he had more pieces, it would be possible to checkmate the king, but now it's not really possible.
So, what was possible to do here? Is it already?
So, じゃあ4-7角成が、じゃあ勝てないなら、どうすべきでしたかな。
それね飛車がね当
いや、
たって
私もごめんなさい。同じこと今思いました。
そうだからそれがあるから2八に打つのがちょっと微妙。先に銀引いておきたかったんですよね。
Yeah, so we would really like to play this silver move, and that's why we should have done it before. Now it's too late.
いけなくなっちゃう。注意したのに。
I warned you guys about this. じゃあ桂馬がなんかめっちゃ働いてるよね。
うん、桂馬がすごい活躍しましたね。
It seems that both knights that Maxim has dropped were really they are super effective.
Like in Pokemon Go. Very effective. Okay, so Maxim is leading the tournament with all wins.
Yeah, and I think that did he play with Alexei?
Yeah, apparently yes. So I
今
think
何勝してますか
5勝。
5勝、5連勝。
5連勝で多分、
はい
強そうの相手はもう全部
対戦している。
対戦して任してるんだよね。234。
強い。
so he won with all strongest players already.
そう彼はもう油断者たちに全部
うん。
勝ってるし、うちの強い9にも勝ってるから、今年こそあと2曲しか残ってない。
なるほど。ちょっとこれ序盤から見せてください。なんであんな形になっちゃったの？
Can we see the opening?
戻れる。 戻れる。
But the first moves are not correctly.
最初は早かったからなんか適当に形を再現したけど。
So the move order is not correct, but it's.
まあでも四間飛車になって、はい。なるほど。こういう感じで。
I think that from this position it's everything. Okay.
ここからは手順もあって。
はいはいはいはい。
Tak mógłbyś nóżkę wziąć? Ja nie wiem.
あ、ちょっと
あれそれ変化？
変化。
はい。もう7角とした。で、8二玉に。変化 かがいっぱいあったかわからないです。どれが本筋なのかわからない。あ、でも今のじゃない。今のこれが本譜です。はい。
本譜、まず本譜に変えて、まあはい。
それ本譜じゃないじゃん。
あ、
そっち。これも違います。
合ってる？ちょっとキーフを直します。Okay.
はい。
Okay. Now we fix the record. Okay, so it seems シシュさんがこれを検討してたけど、
はい、
本譜は K1。
はい。固めたで。一回飛車を浮いてから攻めたんですね。
この飛車置きの意味は
ちょっとわからないですよね。
あ、桂馬の頭を
受けたかな。で同歩同角。あー、なるほど。これ角なると
なってる。
あ、なるほどね。そうなったんですね。同銀と取った。飛車取ったら銀取られちゃうから、そのために飛車を置いたんじゃないですか、多分。2八で取られると次に4八竜で取られちゃうので、飛車の取られる位置を変えたので、だから飛車取らずに。はい、
Okay, so for a moment I was wondering what was the meaning of this rook to 2-6, and it seems that the difference is that at this timing, if the rook takes the rook, then the bishop takes the silver with tempo, and the rook has to escape. But without this move, so say without this move, we go like this. If it was. So now the rook is attacking the silver. So even if the bishop takes, we can take the silver. And
これは駒損なく後手が攻めれてるので、これは後手がいいんじゃないでしょうか。
So now Gote is not losing any material, so probably Gote is better. And he has two rooks.
Yeah, I was also wondering why he would go up with his rook. After a few moves, I was seeing what was the reason. So yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, so this is pretty high level move. Okay. And this is the position we were looking. We started the command.
でこれで4六歩とついたんですよね。で歩をなったけど、まあ角も角ってそうで歩なっちゃったらよかったんじゃないですかね。でも歩なったら時に呼ばれちゃうのかな。
そうなって。 どんな感じ？
いえ今角を打ったんですけど、角打ちに4四角で飛車を成りました。
はい。
でそこで歩を成る手とかはどうだったんですかね。
株はやってないか。
なんでそこでちょっとね。あと銀が嫌かな。
そうですか。So we are wondering why in the game he took with the silver, I guess.
In the game to go.
Yeah, he took with the silver, but we were wondering what would happen if this was possible.
No taking the rook. Move a bishop.
こう取りますか？
そうか。それで同銀と取って一回と金手を戻されてしまうとと金残っちゃうからよくないか。そうですね、これ取るしかないですもんね。取ってでと金を外して下のと金を外してこれでちょっと手がないんですかね。
角しかない。
角しかないからで先手の方からはと金で攻めれるので、これはちょっとやっぱり良くないかな。
It seems Gote has only the bishop and he has no attack, so this doesn't seem any good for Gote.
とするとやっぱり角打たないで歩を成っていたらどうなっていたのかということですね。
So it seems probably after this it's difficult to find a counter attack since the bishop is blocking the rook's way. So the question is whether this wasn't
やっ
better.
ぱりこれでも角で飛車を取るんですかね。で同銀で銀を戻すと金を取ってで角をどこかに打つ。1五か4八か4八に打つ気がしますけどね。
For example, drop the bishop here.
これ結構大変だと思うけどな。銀引くの飛車で受けるのでは、仮に2六飛車と浮くと2七飛車だと2六歩打たれちゃう。
Okay, so it's pointless to go like this because the pawn will attack, so we have to move the
でもこれ
bishop.
じゃあね、角なっといても、また銀取りになっちゃうから、これは攻めが続いちゃう。
It seems that Gote will keep attacking.
これで攻め合いっていうのも考えられるかもしれないですけど、本譜よりはいい。
It's not obvious whether this mutual attack would be good for Gote, but I think it's much better than the actual game. なんか美濃囲いが
そうね、また一回銀逃げといたりとか、5三銀と逃げておいて
飛車回ると
飛車成って、銀取って
失礼。銀を取って桂馬跳ねが全部傷バーだ。
桂馬跳ねられて、銀を引いてっていう感じで指します。
なるほど。会見。
そうですね、そういう感じで攻められると結構きついですね。馬を引いて5六馬かな。一回金引くとかいう手もありますけど、でもこれも結構勝負だったと思います。本当はねちょっと受けすぎになっちゃったので途中からなかなか厳しかったんですけど、でもすごい攻めの手も守りの手もいい手がいっぱい出たので強いなと思いました。
So this variation seems it still Sente has a nice attack, even though Gote's defense is pretty solid. But still, this variation seems to be better than the actual game, because Gote has in the game Gote had to was forced to defend, and here Gote would have some counter-attacking chances. But both players have played a lot of great moves, so I think the level of the game was really high.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Okay, so I just checked that the last game in this round is still going on. And after this we'll probably start the next round. So that was an interesting match, and well, it seems that at this point Maxim is going to win the entire tournament, because as we look at the tournament table, he won with all the strongest players. Now he will probably play with Kornel Krawiec, a Polish first Q player. He's a capable player, but to be honest, I think he doesn't have much chances against Maxim, but maybe he will be able to do it. Someone has to stop him. So we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see what will be the next game. In a minute. Now I'll just set to golden center. So I will back in a minute. I will check the pairings if they are already published. If they have finished this last round. So I'll be back in a few minutes. the last game is still going on. Both players are in Białomice for a long time, but but it still takes some time, so I'm not sure when they will finish. Well, but by the way, I have some numbers right now. As the yesterday numbers, yesterday results are published. So I can tell you how many players has come. So in the group U9, under 9, there are 7 players. Under 12 there are 11 players, so it's 18. Under 15 there are 7 players, so it's 25. And under 18, 15 players, so it sums up to 40 players, right? And we have an additional open site tournament. There are 11 players, so at all we have 61 players, and many other person which does not play but do some additional stuff like commenting. So it's quite a huge tournament. And the thing that we have so many kids on this tournament, it's really cool. So I'm really glad that it worked out in this year also. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that kids want to play Shogi. I guess we still have to wait some time for the next round. If you would have any questions about the tournament, you can use the Twitch chat. I will try to answer to the best of my knowledge. It's a bit boring to wait for the next round to start. And I've seen this last game which is taking place, and the player's position was, well, not even, but I think it was far from the end. But I will go check once again how it's going on. Okay, so I've got the news of the next round. We will see once again Maxim Shaporov. This time he will play with Patrick Kortzel. I've tried to I've tried to say his name in English. I don't know why. It's Patrick Kortzel from Poland. He's a first Q player. He's a pretty decent player. So I guess maybe an interesting match. Yeah, we have seen many games of Maxim in this tournament, and he was playing both with first Q player from Germany and first Q player from Poland with David, with free Q player from Germany, Hendrik Jok, and all those games are quite interesting. So I guess that even if he is winning those games, it's still interesting to watch. So we will see how Patrick will do. We'll see a Furigama maybe in a minute. So we'll into set everything up. it seems that players are not yet on the board. I have some fries from yesterday, so I will eat it because I didn't have a breakfast today. And we are waiting for Fulgama. Maybe I should get myself a popcorn. Popcorn is good for watching some games and other stuff. Oh, they are somehow hesitating to start the game. Okay, Maxim is doing for Fulgama. Let's see. So Maxim will start, okay. Okay, so we have Shogi. Okay, so okay, they started fast. Oh my god. No, this is really I hate you guys for playing so quickly. Okay, it's Patrick's move, and okay, I guess we have this position. I really hate this blitzing in the start. Okay, so he has to go here, right? Or maybe he doesn't. Well, see, for example, it goes on king. This. But still, this pawn is maybe going to be taken, so I suppose that that Patrick has to push this pawn. I'm not sure if I like his piece structure. But maybe it's okay. Taking this bishop is probably bad. Yeah. Oh, so maybe it's not, but it's losing tempo, right? So no exchanging this pawn is possible, right? And the problem is that this pawn can be attacked. But if you won't exchange this pawn now, play anything else, then Maxim will be able to go there with a silver, protect this pawn, so I guess that you have to play here. There is no counter attack which is working, right? So I suppose that this might be this is a must do, or maybe here, so he won't. Oh, but no. If you would play anything, this is impossible for Maxim. So Maxim can't exchange this pawn, while Patrick can do it. So I think he should just exchange it. Maybe even take the rook back, for example. For example, it goes with a king, so this check is not possible anymore. You go there and your position is okay. So I think that should be the way. Pushing this pawn right now. But generally, it's quite complicated with time. Patrick has already used 4 minutes and Maxim has used 14 seconds. So it's much better in terms of time for Maxim. It's quite interesting. So I wonder why Patrick is hesitating to exchange this pawn. Maybe he sees something that I don't see. Okay, what I don't see is this probably. Okay. And if he first protect this pawn, then silver will go there. Okay, so now I think I understand everything. Okay, so he went with a silver. Yeah, he also went, so now both sides can't exchange the pawn. Silver went here, king went here, silver here. Oh, okay. And that's it. And bishop drop here. I don't understand this move. I totally don't understand this move. Maybe the idea is to attack this pawn with those pieces. Yes, it's really nice. So no idea what's the reason. Well, it's aiming at this. Maybe just pushing here. Well, I'm not sure what is the reason. Maybe also that it's aiming for this square, this 8-3. That could be helpful at some point. Okay, but Patrick is using a lot of time. It doesn't look good. Oh, maybe the idea also is that now he can't push this pawn, and pushing this pawn is needed. But no, well, maybe not. For example, if he goes like this, he will be able to exchange those pieces, right? But maybe something like this. And up here, it's okay. We'll move a check. Okay, there. Okay. To stop it. So. Sorry, it's interesting, this bishop drop. No, I'm quite sure that I wouldn't play such a move, but... Also, oh no, wait. It seems that I have... Ah, okay. So it went like this. Sorry. Okay. Rozwija się. So Patrick has used a lot of time. And Maxim's attack seems like it can work. So Patrick will have to somehow use the advantage that he has a rook, a bishop on hand, but it doesn't seem like there is any good drop. So I wonder. Maybe going here and then dropping bishop here and then this attack. No, but Maxim's attack is a problem. But Patrick has to find some answers.
To może zadziałać, bo król jest bliżej z tamtej strony, tamten atak może być wolniejszy, tylko że król się nie przesunie.
Yeah, so this attack might be faster because it's close to king, and this attack is not as close to this king. But, well, this king has its own problems that it's blocked here. So I would. Well, the most natural move is like this, but it's probably.
Ja się zastanawiam nad tym.
Like this. Already even here. But if Patrick won't drop here and play anything else, Maxim can drop it. Maybe it might be dangerous.
Znaczy ja myślę, że Patryk ma szansę przegrać przez samą różnicę czasu, jak będzie później.
Yeah, this time difference is not good for Patrick.
No, bo Maxim gra chyba podobnie do mnie, bo ja też staram się właśnie grać w taki sposób, żeby zachowywać to na koniec. I to działa. To działa.
Okay. So this has some counter-attack sense. But what if he just go back with silver?
Chyba się cofnę, wtedy żeby tu też... Nie.
Hello everyone.
Oh, okay, he played it. Yes.
Ale opóźnienie jest obrazowe.
10-20 sekund, coś takiego.
Mogę obserwować cały swój ruch.
Okay, so now it seems that Patrick is in a little bit trouble. Going back, I don't know.
Jakoś to blokujemy tego sygnału. Ma pionka, można wrócić.
Oh, hello Zavi from Sweden.
Yeah, but he had to go, but he will be back later. Yeah, but Zavi and Asado were
Hello
in
Asad.
the games. Okay.
Proszę wasze gry?
Yeah,
Ja teraz
well,
przegrałem z Andrzej. This is a game.
To czemu idę? Mam też problem.
I don't really see a good move.
yeah.
On the bone, on the hand.
It can be dropped only on this file. It's not good. This pawn.
Even if you sacrifice bishop,
Here?
maybe or is he come back? I don't really see anything. What's drop it?
Yeah.
Maybe going. Oh, maybe going for this climbing silver on 8-5
Like this.
like this. Yeah.
Well, the problem is that he will be able to drop a pawn here, but maybe it work without this silver.
It should work, yes,
Okay.
because yes, the pawn is possible. However, you can move the rook first. Maybe. I mean the Patrick can move the rook.
No, no.
It's not his turn.
Yeah. No, but
To chyba nawet nie trzeba ruszać, bo nie można chyba jednocześnie zagrozić.
like
Pierwszy,
this.
Like this. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. It's okay. Oh, by the way, Patrick has moved his bishop backwards.
Okay, so if he moves now the silver, the sacrificing the bishop will be even better. Because
But maybe he can just go there, but because
oh,
now
maybe
he's
right,
attacking
right.
this.
Yes. Okay. I have to go.
Okay. What will Oh, okay. It seems okay. A good move. Okay, so Patrick had to go back. And Maxim played some move. He played here, okay. Yeah, so now this silver climbing on the edge is impossible. Well, he would have to go with a pawn foot first.
Mogę tutaj poświęcić pionka. To idziemy z tej strony, bo tutaj atakuje. Zbiję tutaj koniec, ale jeszcze się później wspomnę. To jest zrzutką.
Yeah, maybe a good idea. So that like this. Yeah, our bishop is aiming here, so that might be a good be a good sacrifice.
Zagrali coś.
Yeah, what here? Looks fine. It's Patrick's movie. So he probably have to drop the ball, I guess.
Czyli pytanie jest, czy musi, czy nie musi. To jest...
Jak tego nie zrobi, to takie jakaś słabość tu zostanie. Ja bym chyba rzucał. Patrick is taking his time. He might have a huge problems in next moves, as he will be in the army already.
To jeszcze miny lubię.
Yeah. I think it's not the time to consider for anything else than just maybe dropping this pawn. And, well, on the other hand, he will just go back, then it's still Patrick's move, but you somehow have to gain some time.
Ja myślę, że można spróbować zacząć atak. Poza ten srebrny jest broniony przez złotego i gońca, więc raczej nawet jak się cofnie ze szpionki, to nie powinno być problemów jeszcze. Więc, no na przykład. Jak odbije, no to zacznę pionka, ryskujemy czas, więc może idzie.
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. You won't have time for next moves. Oh, I wonder if you will be okay. Patrick is losing all his time. Not good.
Liczył sumę czy coś, to jeszcze myślę, że można, ale to chyba jeszcze troszeczkę za wcześnie.
No. So what will he play? So David is opting for this move, I'm opting for this pawn drop. Well, it's not like the move he will play will be the best, but just that we can check with a computer what is his idea on this position. Okay.
Chyba pokazuje, że obydwa są możliwe, tak? Czy nie?
Yeah. Tak. Okay. So the computer says that the advantage is on the Maxim's side, about 600-700 points, but many moves are possible. This pawn is possible, pushing this silver is possible, the position will be still quite equal. Okay, but Patrick hasn't moved. I'm not sure if he's in the army or in his main time still.
I think it's beyond me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, he's already in the army. Oh, so it took him a lot of time. Personally, I don't like this movie. It's not
ja też przypadam, no bo ja się boję, co się stanie, jak pójdzie tym pionkiem, bo poszła wtedy atak gońcem i co. Ja na przykład bym nie za bardzo wiedział, na jak odpowiedzieć.
Yeah. Maybe it's necessary. Because if he... now those pieces are backing up pretty strong, so... Oh, but Patrick played some move.
It seems so, but
Okay, he dropped a pot here. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty nice.
No tylko się zastanawiam, czy teraz nie puścić. Właśnie. O. Bo trochę wolny to z drugiej strony.
Yeah, it's slow, but this rook is blocked, so you have to do something. Oh, Maxim did it. Now maybe pushing this pawn.
Ale też,
One more?
też
Oh. Okay, but drop the pawn here.
No bo chyba planem jest pójście gońcem, jak sobie zrobić, że tutaj na przykład. No nie wiem, czy to się nawet nie opłaca, żeby nie poświęcić tej lancy i nie spójrz z atakiem. Więc jak pójdzie gońcem żeby atakować wieżę, no to pójdzie pionka. Czy nie wziąć wieżą pionka i pójść.
No.
Jak wygram z nim, to mam szansę na trzecie miejsce.
No to ładnie.
Chyba.
Kto to Niemiec?
Ten trener.
To chyba masz sporo.
Oliwier, czy
Okay, yeah, so he went here with a bishop, nice.
tak jak mówiliśmy, to
Oh yeah, so he...
Ja zostawiłem tutaj przed
Okay. So he has to take it.
chyba tak, już tutaj, no tak.
And now what, promotion?
No
Yeah, if he played it, yeah. It's pretty hard.
to nie wiem, mało jest dobrych możliwości. Może z koczkiem, już nie jakoś tak pomysł, stara się broni przed wieżą, przynajmniej pionkiem.
It's just like this.
No i teraz pionek przed wieżą, tak? I wtedy prawdopodobnie zbija go gońcem. Co tego?
Yeah, disaster.
No tak.
Oh, but okay. Yeah, it
No
took
tak
it.
poszło.
Gold took. Yeah.
No i teraz, jak zbije złotem, no to jest kiepsko. No jak nie zbije, tylko wróci pionka, to jeszcze jest kiepsko, więc to Wszystkie jest.
Yeah, it looks like it's over. It probably doesn't have any possibility to turn
W
this
sensie
around.
jeszcze wie, że jest zablokowana, więc nie broni.
Maybe going back with a
Właśnie się
goal.
zastanawiam, czy nie cofnąć tego zaatakowanego złotego teraz, jego spowalnia jeszcze lata.
Maybe.
Co się stało?
Lance drop.
A na co? No nie wiem.
I think I was. But Maxim just took the lance.
No bo to bez znaczenia. Tylko tutaj myślę, że jest super.
It's perfectly fine. Oh. Take it, Maxim, take it.
No i teraz pewnie będzie.
Oh, it's a threat making
No tak,
for gold.
Ja się zastanawiam, czy to nie będzie.
Well, I would resign in this position.
Myślę, że można albo tak, ale to my nie mamy drogiej ucieczki, więc może jak przesuniemy w stronę króla, nie wiem, czy jest jakiś tutaj jest jeszcze, można wrócić. No tak, ale... A nie, co ty cofnął.
But there is no mate here, but maybe just.
No bo tak, albo wziąć lancę, ja wiesz, że tak nic nie robię problemu. Ale wziął, wiesz.
Okay.
No tak.
So Patrick has nothing else to do here, I guess.
Ale jeszcze jakoś mogę się rozpaczliwie bronić, jakoś wierzy przed królem, to jeszcze wracają, ale to...
Doesn't change anything.
No, tak. Dlatego myślę, że może przed królem byłoby o tyle lepiej, żeby się przynajmniej, że jest to rzutka srebrnego na też kiepsko.
Okay.
Tu. Aha, chcesz wziąć. Może z tym złotem można się jeszcze bronić, ale...
Yeah, he went here.
Wiesz, teraz środka. No tak, nie możesz teraz obronić środką, w sensie wieży przynajmniej.
Yeah, if you would go there, then it's like this. And this a checkmate? No.
Nie, ale bliżej tego
Oh,
złota.
no. If you just take the
Tutaj.
So what now? Like this.
Ja tam jest jeszcze trzeba pamiętać o tym o tym
Koniec. Okay, it's not the best. So what will Maxim do right now?
Ma dużo czasu, więc pewnie szuka jakoś...
Okay, that's a funny slow move. Patrick has actually maybe this to slow down the attack. It's not strong, but it's possible. Okay, like this. Yeah, and it's a powerful threat, mate. So here we'll move the gold upwards.
Chyba tak, bo jak ruszymy no to zawsze można jakiegoś wziąć, na przykład ruszając złotego do dołu zamiast no tak.
Okay, and the rook will be trapped.
Dzień dobry. Przepraszam, a czy nie ma pana ołówka?
Co?
Ołówka nie ma pan?
Nie, nic dopisałem niestety.
A jakiś nożyk?
Może?
Nauczy się ołówek. No, pomaga ołówek tylko złamania. Bo
Nie, nic takiego niestety. Taking it is bad probably.
Może. Tak. Myślę, że trzeba wziąć. Zresztą z drugiej strony odsłaniamy słaczką. Też
Something like this to make this horse. Okay, but he went with the gold here. So what now?
Boisz się, Krzyśka, że nie siadasz tutaj?
tak już tam.
Też się boję, ale tego nie mówię. Cartel, you're still going?
Yeah.
Dobrze to może nie wygląda dla
Yeah, Patrick's position is not good, but he's somehow holding. I would resign a long time ago, but he's somehow holding.
So that the dragon, silver and gold attacking.
Yeah.
Jeszcze przeciwnik ma 13 minut, to też warto wspomnieć.
And he's in Bioyomi.
For a long time.
To be honest, I would just give up to save energy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wasting your potential. I mean, so many pieces are not doing anything. Silver.
Ten strefny może coś za chwilę zrobi, jak król będzie uciekł.
Oh, he went like this. Interesting.
Maybe he wants to take the gold and then push the his gold to 7-2.
Yeah.
Ale on chyba wziął srebrnego, wiesz, no teraz.
Ale to boli.
Everything is hard full now.
I'm always thinking about this.
To jest nie tak, no blokujemy jest trochę ucieczkę. A w taki sposób.
So what?
Cofnął srebrnego.
Oh. Okay. But that's a desperate way.
Yeah. But the thing is that so that is the end.
You mean that he has to see the mating? Well, I don't see it.
Ja też jeszcze nie znam.
Here, go out.
George, yeah.
No tak właśnie wrzucił w zasadzie. Jak się potoczył.
Okay, okay. So what's the idea, man?
Take the 6-3 pawn and promote the rook.
Ale można faktycznie.
Because look at the horse. The horse.
Black horse. The horse is amazing. There was a sound like
Yes, I know.
stupid sound. Okay. Yeah, it looks okay, but we have to be careful that there might be some counter attack possible.
Seriously, where? Take.
No. Or even go. No, but no, this is risky, right? So,
Oh, he dropped the gold. So
here.
Ah,
Okay,
the
so
lance.
silver text and mate. Okay. So how about this?
Patrick is only 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Two.
Oh, he found the move you've mentioned.
Well, I have no idea if it's good move.
It's
Probably not. Why? This
No może ten pionek tutaj grozi.
no, it's a threat mate, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that everything is fine.
W sensie, że jeszcze...
I mean, there's like. Yep, that's what he did. Taking, and
I'm a prophet, right?
praise be you.
And now I have no idea what might be.
Nothing.
Nothing to say.
I mean, Patrick is.
Yeah.
No może być kiepsko.
Well,
Można jakoś próbować. Nie, no to jest bardzo.
yeah.
Chyba.
Yeah, to go.
And he dropped the gold below.
Ah, he got it like this. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, she went with a gold.
I guess that's right.
Ah,
No
okay.
tutaj faktycznie.
And even
Well,
drops it.
No się przesuwa ten wtedy.
Ah.
No. Why would you do that?
Ah,
You're not seeing your mate in one?
Yes, I'm not.
Oh, that's sad. That's what happened.
Okay. Yeah, so Maxim has won.
Congratulations.
Tak, masz szansę na kompletną.
Yeah. Pewnie zdobędzie.
So, is there anyone that from the strong players that he did not play?
No. Well, there are some 1-2 players left.
Tak, Cornell.
Corner, and maybe.
Well, Cornell is on Patrick's level.
Well, you know, I've seen that those German players with 1Q and 3Q were doing okay with Maxim.
Well, but
David is first Q and
David is.
Yeah, okay.
His rating is
David is somewhere closer to the second
1800.
At least, yeah. But we are.
Good, just chill. We're doing pretty good.
I'll be back in a moment. I will go check out how the rest of the round is.
Może też pójdę.
A już nie ma ciasteczek.
Hey guys, I've just got the information that there's a little change in plans, and now we have a lunch break, and we'll be back at 15 minutes after the 3rd p.m. So we have something like 1 hour break. So see you again in 1 hour.